In the annals of biblical history, few stories captivate the heart and mind quite like that of Ruth. Her tale is one of unwavering loyalty, profound love, and transformative grace. But what compels a woman to forsake her past, embrace the unknown, and alter the course of history through her devotion? This is the story of Ruth, a narrative that resonates across millennia. Our journey begins in a time of great hardship, during the era of the Judges. A severe famine grips the land of Judah, forcing Elimelech and his wife Naomi to flee their home in Bethlehem. With their 2 sons in tow, they seek refuge in the neighboring country of Moab, but tragedy soon strikes this displaced family. Elimelech dies, leaving Naomi a widow in a foreign land. Her sons marry Moabite women, Orpah and Ruth, but within a decade, both young men also perish. Naomi, now bereft of husband and children, decides to return to her homeland. She urges her daughters-in-law to remain in Moab, where they have family and the prospect of remarriage. This moment of crisis mirrors the difficult decisions we all face in times of loss and upheaval. Ruth's response to this pivotal juncture offers a profound lesson in faith-driven choices. As Orpah tearfully bids farewell, Ruth clings to Naomi with a declaration that echoes through the ages: "Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people and your God my God." Ruth 1:16. These words are far more than a sentimental pledge. They represent a covenant, a binding promise that transcends cultural and religious boundaries. Ruth, in this moment, relinquishes her homeland, her family ties, and her very identity. She chooses a path of uncertainty, driven by love and an inexplicable faith in the God of Israel. In our own lives, we often face crossroads where loyalty is tested. Whether in marriage, friendships, or matters of faith, Ruth reminds us that true love is not a passive emotion, but an active, daily choice. It demands sacrifice and a willingness to step into the unknown. Upon their arrival in Bethlehem, Ruth and Naomi find themselves at the start of the barley harvest. With no means of support, Ruth takes the initiative to glean in the fields, gathering leftover grain to sustain herself and her mother-in-law. Providence guides her to the field of Boaz, a wealthy landowner and relative of Naomi's late husband. This seemingly chance occurrence sets in motion a series of events that will change not only Ruth's life, but the course of history. God's grace often manifests in such humble beginnings. A job application submitted on a whim, a chance encounter with a stranger, or an unexpected opportunity, these are the moments where divine provision often takes root, though we may not recognize it at the time. Boaz, upon learning of Ruth's identity and her loyalty to Naomi, extends extraordinary kindness to this foreign widow. He ensures her safety, provides extra grain, and praises her character. Boaz's actions go beyond mere charity. They reflect the heart of the kinsman redeemer, a legal provision in Israelite law designed to protect vulnerable members of society. This aspect of the story reminds us that God often works through people to redeem our brokenness. A friend who stands by us in difficult times, a mentor who sees potential where others see failure, or even a stranger who offers unexpected kindness. These are the Boazes in our lives, instruments of divine grace. The narrative takes a dramatic turn when Naomi instructs Ruth to approach Boaz on the threshing floor. This bold move, fraught with risk in the cultural context of the time, sees Ruth lying at Boaz's feet, a gesture of submission and a subtle marriage proposal. Boaz's response is one of honor and protective love. He praises Ruth's loyalty and promises to address the matter of redemption legally and ethically. This encounter teaches us that sometimes faith requires bold, yet respectful action. When we step out in integrity, even in unconventional ways, grace often meets us with honor rather than shame. The story culminates in a legal proceeding at the city gate, where Boaz publicly declares his intention to act as kinsman redeemer for Ruth and Naomi. He marries Ruth, and their union is blessed with a son, Obed, who becomes the grandfather of King David. What began as a tale of loss and displacement transforms into a legacy of love and divine purpose. Ruth's story matters profoundly because it illustrates how God uses the marginalized, widows, foreigners, the overlooked, to fulfill his grand design. Ruth, a Moabite woman, becomes an ancestor of Jesus Christ, her name forever etched in the genealogy of the Messiah. Matthew 1-5. Her narrative reveals the heart of God, faithful, redeeming, and boundlessly generous. The implications for our lives are profound. No matter how far we've strayed, how lost we feel, or how broken our circumstances may seem, we are never beyond the reach of God's redemptive story. Ruth's journey from outsider to integral part of God's plan offers hope to all who feel displaced or disconnected. In conclusion, Ruth's tale is a testament to the enduring power of loyalty, the transformative nature of love, and the unexpected ways God's grace unfolds in our lives. It challenges us to consider, how might our choices today impact generations to come? Where are we called to demonstrate unwavering faithfulness? And how can we, like Ruth, step boldly into the unknown, trusting in a God who redeems and restores? If you believe that such faithfulness still holds power in our world today, comment loyal below. And don't forget to subscribe to Bible System for more inspiring narratives that illuminate the timeless truths of Scripture and their relevance to our lives today. Remember, your story, like Ruth's, has the potential to change history through love, loyalty, and faith in action.